sights on, high life drone, twilight zone, fly like I'm stoned. They way gone, J-Way it's known. Go hard, go home, get money long. My life up, flow like up, hoes like yup. I'm like fuck. Where's my phone?
Morning, Tyga. What happened between you and Cameron? What made you decide to turn yourself in this morning? The allegations are pretty serious. Do you have anything to say to your fans? Do you want to tell your side of the story? Did you invite her over or she came over uninvited? You worried about going to jail, Tyga? Good luck.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one, man. And damn, you cannot make this shit up. Don't it feel good to be retaining? I swear to God, this retaining shit is real. And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, man, what do retaining got to do with this situation? Well, when you retaining, right, you get a lot of things in check. When you retaining, you learn a lot of self-discipline when you retaining. Your emotions is in check when you retaining. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important. But you look at this situation, you got Tyga's girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, putting it out there, you know what I'm saying, that she's not hiding the abuse anymore. And she, on Instagram, posted a picture of a black eye that she got at the hands of Tyga. Now, if you don't know who Tyga is, huge rapper, relevant, hits for days, then dated Kylie Jenner, Black China, if that's anything to brag about, but whatever. He done dated and been with all types of women, You know what I'm saying? So you would think in your mind like, yo, Tyga, then he should know better. But nah, he don't. Obviously, as of late, he been letting his emotions get the best of him to the point to where he's been putting his hands on his girl. And, you know, he just posted bail for $50,000 because he turned himself in. He turned himself in, then posted bail. But this isn't a good look for him. Somebody that got all these hits, all this money, then been around the world, dated all these women. But when you think about it, did he really have everything in check like I be telling y'all? It's one thing to have all the bread and the hoes and all of that, but do you got you in check for real? Are your emotions in check? You know what I mean? Are you physically good with yourself? Like, are you working on yourself? Are you mentally in check? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to just have all of these things, all these extravagant things. But you got situations like this that happen, right? And we're not going to sit here and act like this can't be the end of Tyga, because it very well can be. Anytime where you have a domestic, right, then you have evidence, right? And on top of that, let's sprinkle in a white girl who beat up by the hands of a black man. Now, you mean to tell me that you don't think this could be the end of Tyga? Yeah, this could be the end of Tyga, because Tyga didn't have it all together like we thought he did, like you would think he would, for somebody that then been around, been getting bread since what, 2011, 2010, 2011. You know what I'm saying? You would think at this point he would never let a woman get the best of him. You would think at this point he would never let anything get the best of him because he done been around. You know, these are mistakes that somebody that's not used to things would make. You know what I mean? Like somebody that don't have itself together. You know, young mistakes that you make when you young. He young, but he been around long enough to know better. So when he was doing his thing, when he wasn't dating, you know, when he wasn't dating, you didn't hear about him. All you heard was his hits. All you seen was him getting money in videos with naked women all over the place, just having fun like a young dude with money should. But as soon as he get into a relationship and you got emotions running high, next thing you know, he putting his hands on her, allegedly. And these are the type of situations that we discuss over here. Because, like I said, it's levels to get to success. It's a lot of people that get to success, but they not fully healed from past traumas. They never had a chance to work on themselves. Therefore, they go into the success with all these skeletons in their closet. They go into success not really mentally together. They go into success, you know what I mean, with things that they haven't gotten control of yet. They go into success without going through certain situations to where they could be like, you know what, I've been through this before. I ain't gonna even go there with you. You know what? You know, or at least be able to have a mindset where, you know what, I'm not gonna risk everything I have for you. He couldn't even do that. He's so mentally unstable right now. If he did this, that he would risk all that he's built. You know what I'm saying? He would risk all that he's built for this chick. Most of us be like, hell no. You know, I don't even know who his girlfriend Cameron Swanson is. Never heard of her. All I know is she's a white girl and she posting pictures and she dating Tyga and she got the evidence. Look at what they doing to Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp can't even play one of the best characters that he's ever played, which is Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean anymore, because Hollywood is shutting him out just because of what old girl said and put out about him with the domestic abuse and all of that. Meanwhile, she living it up. She in makeup commercials. She was in Aquaman, and she bad. I give it to her. But she came up. Meanwhile, Johnny Depp can't even find a job. Now you ask yourself, was it worth it? Hell no. And I'm thinking the whole time while Johnny Depp even dating her, like, bro, she way too young, dog. And guess what? She was able to get him out of his body. She was able to knock him off his square. Just like this Cameron Swanson did to Tyga. Not only did she post a picture of the abuse, just like old girl did to Johnny Depp, she said she is tired. She said she's been emotionally, physically, and mentally abused, and she's not hiding it anymore. And boom, here's a picture for y'all to see of this white girl with this black ass eye that clearly looked like she caught some hands. And it's like, yo, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, but it happens every day, B. It happens to a lot of us who don't have ourselves in check. It happens to a lot of us who is out here lusting for women and chasing women and don't know how to handle it. And then when these women play these games with them or put them in certain situations, next thing you know, their emotions is running high and boom, before you know it, they hitting her about 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. So when people ask, is semen retention real? You tell them, yes, it is. Because over here, you work on discipline. You working on your mindset. You working on your physical strength. You working on your just being a solid man. You working on all of these things. You working on your emotions. You getting your lust in check. You getting all of these things working. You working on all of these things with yourself, which a lot of people don't get a chance to do, or they just don't want to do it. So I ain't going to even sit here and be naming everything that we working on. We working on ourselves right now, which is, first of all, one of the best things you could ever do. And this will prepare us for any and everything moving forward, especially when it comes to these women in these relationships with our lust and everything else while we on our way to success. But it's pointless to get to success only to be knocked down by something like this. Like we see Tyga. You know what I mean? Like we've seen countless others. Johnny Depp's. You know what I mean? These people, these men of status that end up losing it all because they had no control. Because they had no control of themselves. They never worked on themselves. They didn't have certain things in check that they probably would have learned had they been on semen retention. Some people could watch this video and be like, you know what? Nah, they don't do all of that. They don't do all of that. Listen, you could say what you want. But over here, it's not just about women and getting that under control. When you get the whole lusting and women shit under control and get yourself under control, it opens up a lot of doors to work on plenty more things. You get to work on more shit because now you see more of yourself. Now you becoming more transparent. You paying more attention to yourself. The spotlight is on you. So it's not like we working on just one area. See, people who don't practice, they wouldn't know these things because they never worked on themselves anyway. So it would be pointless for us to even argue with them. But shit like this is going to continue to happen the more we stay lost as men. The more that the more society creates weak men. The more that you have households without real fathers in them. All of that shit is all combined. So for those who may be watching this, man, take a good look at these situations that's going on right now. And ask yourself, are you really all around prepared to handle these situations? How are your emotions? Are you an emotional man? Ask yourself this. How is your spiritual side? Are you close with the Most High? You really gotta ask yourself this. Because if you're not working on yourself, and then these situations happen and you don't know what to do, then guess what? You're going to do something 100% out of your character that you wouldn't even think that you would ever do because you never got yourself evaluated. You never took the time out to evaluate yourself and check yourself and work on yourself, man. I'm telling you, man, look into this. Otherwise, that could be you. And that's my word, man. My name Jason, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to